ArcheAge brings in a ton of new content with Legends Return, SoulWorker presses the launch button in the West, Path of Exile sees what it's like to go Battle Royale, and Paladins' new champion is a frontline game changer. What's up guys, James Blonde here with a weekly recap for gaming news and announcements for the week of April 6th, 2018. And starting out the news this week is a little bit of an April Fools recap for you guys. There were definitely some lulls this year. I especially like the Origin PC trying to sell the Infinity side panel options on all of their awesome gaming desktops. I would definitely want to have one of these if I could, because some of these look pretty legit. Or better yet, Razer's Project Venom version 2, the nanobot-infused energy drink that lets you upgrade your cellular structure so that way you can go head-to-head with pro gamers. I can totally imagine if this was real in any way possible, some of these gamers would be a little bit too hardcore with it and probably end up like this. Now, on a more practical note, Path of Exile briefly had a legitimate Royale mode, which seems really awesome, to be honest. Now, the funny thing is, the way they mentioned this was by saying that they were going to drop the RPG genre altogether and go straight into Royale from now on. That's the silly part. I guess they figured, why not? Everybody else is doing it and succeeding, so why shouldn't we? Path of Exile, you are awesome, so, you know, just stay exactly how you are. Not to dive too much into the excitement, but there are plenty more April Fool's goodies from the industry compiled all together in a roundup page on MMOHuts.com, linked in the description below. You're going to want to check that out. Moving on to some real news, the South Korean game SoulWorker officially launches in the West this past week. SoulWorker is a free-to-play cooperative MMORPG packed to the brim with action where players fight in a post-apocalyptic world. Players can play as one of 4 classes and customize their battle style with personalized combos and abilities affected by a unique emotion system. Sounds pretty cool. With over 100 dungeons, epic PvP battles, and immersive cel-shaded animations, SoulWorker delivers a playable anime experience like none other. The game is available via direct download or Steam as of this past week and has a mostly positive user rating on Steam so far. Next up, as I mentioned on last week's recap, Terra Online made strides in delivering its acclaimed action-oriented combat straight to consoles this week. The transition only seems natural for a game with Terra's kind of combat, which is sure to feel right at home on a controller. Players can still enjoy the same free-to-play experience they've come to know on the PC version of the game, with, of course, the option of paying a subscription fee for Elite status, so the freemium option, that gives you XP boosters, strongbox keys, bank slots, cosmetics, and a couple of other perks that are not pay to win, but, you know, definitely convenient. Either way, you've got yourself an exciting MMORPG to try on your favorite console. Now the game is way more open to plenty more players. In other en-masse related news, Kritika Online announced that we would be seeing its first expansion, known as Windhome, really soon. The expansion is slated to release on April 18th and introduce the first level cap increase for player characters since the game's release in 2017, raising the maximum level from 65 to 70. The new level cap also introduces the Windhome region, as the name of the expansion implies, an area home to the Fox clan who will help players through their journeys into the new dangerous zones ahead of them. New gear will also become available that features the new Prime Attribute system, a system unlocking a powerful array of special abilities for the wearer, of course. And don't worry, existing gear will see an upgrade in this update as well to ensure that it doesn't get left behind. Up next, ArcheAge Legends Return launched this past week and brought a slew of new content with it, including 2 new fresh start progression servers, dragon mounts, shadow invasions, and plenty more. The new servers have low caps and systems from the game's original launch and develop major systems over time, giving players a chance for a truly new beginning. Marketplace restrictions are also in play at the beginning of the server launch to ensure all players start on equal footing. The game's dragon mounts are another one of the most exciting and new features, where players can undergo a major quest to raise 3 types of dragons, each of which end up becoming gigantic battle mounts. Summon a black, red, or green dragon and outfit them with armor in order to create the mount of truly epic proportions. Shadow invasions are also something worth mentioning. These new Rift events occur when a world boss has been slain, where players are definitely going to have to work together in order to defeat the newfound threat. Succeed, and of course you're going to net yourself some rare materials and other worthwhile rewards. Star Trek fans have a reason to celebrate this week as well, as starting today, Star Trek Online players on PC can explore Season 14.5, the epilogue to the Zenkethi War. The mid-season update will grant captains access to the Renegade's Regret, which is a new episode centered around Zenkethi captain Neth Par, who recently sought political asylum on Deep Space Nine after betraying her own kind to help the Alliance. Players will also discover the Constable Specialization, a new addition to the Captain Specialization system dedicated to the universe's Peacekeepers. Could be cool. In a double dose of high-res updates, Smite received the Inner Demon Arena adventure, and Paladins prepares to make way for its newest champion, Khan. The Inner Demon Adventure is an alternate PvP arena mode that sees players taking on massive serpents and unleashing titans on the arena, which, I don't know, from the trailer here, it actually seems pretty awesome, especially since I recently decided to get back into Smite. Paladin's new champion, Khan, on the other hand, is going to be a new frontliner, a desperately underserved role in the game. He uses a heavy repeater, carries a rechargeable shield, and can even shout to heal himself and nearby allies. He's got a stun that tosses enemies back behind him, so think Singe from League of Legends, and his ultimate allows him to pick up and knock back targets at a great distance. Seems like a much needed new champion. Check out the entire ability reveal video linked in the description below. Only because everyone else is doing it, a new PvP mode is being introduced to Crossout by Gaijin Entertainment called, you guessed it, Battle Royale. 32 players are going to duke it out in the new Blood Rocks map, which is the largest Crossout location introduced so far. Besides being the last driver standing, of course, players will search for weapons and equipment to improve their starting vehicle with. The last man standing, of course, is going to be the winner and get all the best loot, but, you know, I can totally see this as a new way to progress quick and get a sick, massive, deadly rig for later on. Now, lastly, guys, I wanted to mention MMO Hutts finally has a dedicated Twitch channel. They started it up last week with the return of Bakerman Brad, and plan to stream often with several different MMO Hutts streamers along the way, featuring giveaways and special events and all kinds of stuff. As of right now, the set schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, they're going to expand on that. Or, you know, you can also head over to twitch.tv/MMOHutsLive and follow to know when they're streaming anytime. They're trying to turn it into something really big and very community driven, so stop by and give them some love. Tell them I sent you. Link is in the description below. Anyway, guys, that's about it for all the major news and announcements this week. Like always, thanks for your support. It is much appreciated. For more info on the news topics, check the links in the description below. Feel free to discuss the news or more news in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.